Hey, my lovelies. Welcome to my channel, Being a Carer with moi, Kes. Now, this video was not intended to be uploaded now. I wanted to give you guys up to a year to settle into the UK, and then I will upload this video. But some things have come to my attention, and I'm hearing a lot of stuff. And I decided that one thing that will break my heart is to see that some of you out there are denied your indefinite leave to remain in the United Kingdom after 5 years. Trust me, that is going to be very heartbreaking. And I had this notion in my spirit, man, to do this video. It's so urgent that I do it. Why, I do not know. But experience has taught me that whenever I get these feelings, I need to do something about it. Yeah? Hence this video. So if I've scared you by the title, please don't be scared. But I would implore you to please do us a favor. Watch this video to the end. And if you can get a pen and paper, all the better. So you can write these things down. All right. Now, I have divided this video into two parts because there are two very important things you will be needing for your indefinite leave to remain. If you don't have those two things, I am sorry, your application will be denied. Does that make sense? So let's get straight into it. Now, the first thing you need to know is that as we speak, you'll be required to pay £2,404 per applicant. Now, so if you have yourself, maybe the husband or the wife, you got your wife or husband, and then you have your 2 or 3 children. So you're going to make payment for 5 people. If you have a large family, oh my gosh, that's a whole lot of money. Now, this is what the price is for now. I have no idea if it's going to change in 5 years' time. So you will need to be updating yourself maybe every year or something to know if that amount is still what you are going to pay. All right. Now, so that money is what you need to pay. Now, I, for one, I do not like fire brigade approach. Hence, I decided to give you guys the heads up, so you can begin to prepare yourself and save the money you will need, because you also need other things. Okay. You will also need to write your life in the UK test. Yes. And you have to pay for that as well. The only people that are exempt are those who are under 18. As at the time you need to make your application. And of course, anyone who's over 65, they are exempt. But everybody else, they will have to write it. Now, even though I taught in the UK here for a while as a teacher, I had to write mine as well. So please, you can do the Life in the UK test before the 5 years because it does not expire. You could decide next year, okay, I'll just do mine and get it over with. So that one is, by the way, is sitting down waiting in the corner for when you will need it. You will also need to have 2 passports of all your dependents, yourself, your husband, your children, or if you are the husband, your wife and the children. You need to have 2 current passports for each person. You also have to make available your passports, though the ones you are using currently and the ones that are expired, if you have any. You also need to make available your biometric residence permits. My name is Kesiana Akwara Atie, a health and social care trainer. Words fail me in expressing my appreciation to all you old and new returning subscribers. Honestly, you guys just make me feel so loved. Thank you so much. And hey, if you're just watching this channel for the first time, hey, people, come on, smash the subscribe button. Yeah, give me a thumbs up, like the video, and don't forget, crucially, ensure you click on that notification bell. So whenever I upload a new video, you will be among the very first to know. All right. Follow me on Instagram, Care by Kes, Twitter, Care by Kes, and TikTok, Care by Kes as well. And as always, I will see you there. So what is the other part of this, of what we need to make available whilst we are applying for indefinite leave to remain? Good question. Now, you will also need to make available your P60s. Now, the P60, of course, that P60 must be for 5 years. You must ensure your boss gives it to you or they send it to you. All right. If you haven't gotten it at the end of your first year, please ask. And normally it is given at the end of a financial year. So if you got into the country before April, whether you got into the country before April or not, by April next year, you should get your P60. So the P60 is a yearly summation of the tax you paid, NI and everything. Now, if you are one of those who have been changing employers since you came in, maybe 6 months ago, you changed employers or sponsors twice, you will need to get your P45s. Now, I intend to upload a video where I will talk about the wisdom in switching sponsors indiscriminately. I will talk about that. Okay, not in this video. I'll make a video on that. All right. Now, you also need to make available 3 months pay slip. Yes, 3 months pay slips. Now, the last one should be issued 1 month before the application is due. You will also need to have your bank statements, which will show 3 months payments into that account. All right. And the last one should be issued 1 month before your application is due to be sent in. Is that okay? Now, the second crucial thing you would need is a letter from your sponsor. I laugh. Now, this letter is crucial. In fact, amongst everything you'll be needing, this letter from your sponsor is the most important, because without it, I'm sorry to let you know that your indefinite leave will be denied. Now, what should be in that letter? The letter will state to the Home Office your current pay that you are earning, the code, which T2 sponsors use for the kind of job you are doing, and it will state, most importantly and crucially, that your employment is still required for the unforeseeable future, which means indefinitely you are needed for that post you are doing, or rather for that job that you are doing. Now, if you want to give your employers grief, they have so many cases against you, insubordination, not being punctual or reliable or dependable. That will not be good. That will not be good at all. Now, in my country where I come from, originally Nigeria, they have this system whereby people go to families and say, okay, give me your son or your daughter, let them work with me at the end of a certain amount of years, it could be 5, it could be 10 years. They would open a shop for them, stock it up for them, and saying thank you because they have worked for them. In some cases, some of them don't do those things. In some cases, they do it. Now, all you are needed to do, please listen to me, my brothers and sisters. All you are needed to do here is to work for that person for 5 years. Now, and before you know what is happening, those 5 years are over. No matter what they do to you, please and please and please, suck it up. Endure. Look at the prize in front of you. Because trust me, it will be so bad if at the end of your 5 years, you are told that your application rather is denied. It will be horrible. How do you pack up now and go back to your country of origin? How? I'm not playing, people. I am serious. So if you want to be subordinate, to cause safeguarding issues for your bosses and everything, trust me, some of them might not tell you what they are planning to do until you submit your application for indefinite leave to remain. And then you get the shock of your life. Please listen. Now, your employer also needs to give a letter saying clearly that the days you were work-related absent, or should I say, the days you're supposed to be working, but you were absent. They are to give a letter concerning that. And they are to give the reasons for your absence in that letter. They are also to state the days you were off work, paid leave, your annual paid leave when you were paid, but you were off work, maybe you went out of the UK or something. They are also to state it there. They are also to state the days you were on leave, but you were unpaid, and the reasons why. They have to state in that letter. So, by 2 letters now. And also, if you leave the UK, the date you left the UK, you must make it available. The date you returned, you must make it available. And the reason why you left, you must make it available. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, you are expected to be, you could travel out of the UK for 180 days in a year. You mustn't exceed 180 days in a year. But can I be honest with you guys? If I were you, I won't go anywhere. I will stay here for the 5 years. Then when you have the indefinite leave to remain, then you can go to where you want to go to. As for your employers, like I said, suck it up. When you get your indefinite leave to remain, you can do another 2 months. And afterward, you can look for something else to do. But please and please and please, no matter what you do, please do not jeopardize your indefinite leave to remain. Do not jeopardize anything that's going to make you to be denied your indefinite leave to remain. Please. All right? So I trust you guys are taking note of everything I've said. And from henceforth, you start putting your house together. so that nothing comes at you by surprise. I hope that makes sense. And until I see my next video, always remember this. Never you forget that no matter what the matter is, you matter so much more. Over.